to
live.
There we go. All right, there we go. As true Americans. Anyway, as you were saying, fucking anybody watching this, fucking fuck you in context. You don't get it.
Sorry. Okay, so it doesn't stream to Instagram, right?
Say what?
This doesn't stream to Instagram?
No, it's my Facebook and YouTube channels.
Gotcha. Is that how you're from now on out, or like your podcasting?
Yeah. So like this is pretty much the platform we're in. So we're like, I host it or whatever, and then just send you an invite, and then.
Gotcha.
Pretty user friendly, and so far it's not glitching out like fucking. I don't know what the fucking deal is with fucking Instagram Live though, because like I was going live on Instagram for like at least a year and a half, no fucking problems, and like maybe a month ago I was like, you don't need to do this anymore. Fuck you.
Actually, Instagram does that to me too. We Fletch, I love him to death. He the other night, what was it, last weekend? I was like, babe, I kind of want to do karaoke. He's like, no, we won't ever do that. And then he took a shot and he's like, all right, let's do karaoke. And so we did it on TikTok live, and that was fun. And then we jumped over to Instagram, and it was fun for like a little bit, but then it started to lag too. Like, I don't know, Instagram's just not up to date with the whole.
That could be it. I mean, people don't, not people, but shits, fuckers, platforms don't keep up with fucking the times and the updates and all that fucking shit. Like,
what'd you do?
One of the common misconceptions is that America is like great on the internet, and like out of the developed world, we have the worst fucking internet. And it's not so much that the providers don't give it to us, because you can buy super high-speed internet, but the cables that run to your fucking house are not good enough to support a lot of what you should be getting.
So honestly, I don't game or anything like that, and nobody in my house does, but we buy the cheapest internet, and we have legitimately the same connectivity that anybody I know has. Like, so sorry, go goodbye.
Yeah. So anyway, what were you saying about
Oh no, when the bounty hunter comes in, he's got like fucking pistols and a dagger. I was like, wait, what? I literally underlined. I was like, wait, what? Hold on. Like, what is that going on here?
No. Although I will say, fucking point A, thank you very much for going through all that and redlining the shit out of it. And most of it I did take heed to, but there was a few things where like, that's the wrong word. I'm like, this person is drunker than shit, and that's dialogue. That wasn't supposed to be a word.
No, like, I tried to, like, I can follow that. Like, I was in the Navy too. I talked to degenerates too. No, I'm kidding. But no, a lot of that was fine. It was just little stuff. It's not that big of a deal.
I was like, God, like most of it's like comma, period, comma, period.
Oh, you're awful with the freaking dialogue punctuation. But punctuation is my strong suit, so.
But thank you again for that.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
I figured I was going to read them anyway. Might as well. They're good books, so I like them. That's why I said, like, I told, like, when Fletcher was like, oh, read this guy's books. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still starting out. And, like, I read it, I was like, dude, this guy's got talent. Like, he's got legitimately good books. Like, it's just a little.
Wait. Do I have good books, or am I just not afraid of, like, this is going to be graphic. Have fun, kids.
No, because the thing is, like, it's not your mainstream, like, oh, let's just appease the masses kind of thing. It's like, this is legitimately how the military thinks, acts, talks, like, and that's something, like, you don't see. And so it's like, it was good. And then on top of that, you had like your poetic descriptions. Like, I still suck at fucking, I suck at descriptions because I want to rush through the story. I'm so excited to tell my story or the story, like, but like you can like go back and do that. Like you can do it and weave it in like poetically. And that's what I said from the beginning. I was like, it's poetic, like poetically.
Yeah, at the same time though, especially in your first one, Project Dandelion, there was definitely a few times where I was like,
I hate Project Dandelion.
You do kill this character? Dude, fuck. This guy deserved to fucking die, and you just like didn't kill him. And then like later in the second was like, oh, he comes back. Great. And then you didn't stab him to death violently. So I haven't read the third one yet, but I'm waiting for a certain character. You know who I'm talking about.
Never does. He never does. But it's funny because that one character actually wants to kill him, which cracked me up. Like, because I wrote all those three before I really even like talked to you or anything. I was like, oh, that's the character that I wanted to kill him.
And then you don't kill him, which, like, I guess is a good thing because
it's redemption. It's
no. It evokes emotion from the reader.
Mm-hmm. You got to read the next series. Like, I feel like I'm getting better every book I write. Well, I had to plug this in.
Yeah, like I said on Instagram before it shout out, I learned my lesson fucking with Project Dandelion. I'm just gonna buy the whole trilogy at first, so I'm done. Next, I'm done. Next, so I can just like move on because like you I know people give me a lot of shit for fucking cliffhangers, but you're no fucking better. Where it's like, oh cliffhanger.
No, your cliffhangers are
2 weeks for fucking UPS to fucking bring this shit here because I ordered overnight delivery, but I live out in the sticks and overnight delivery is like a week fucking long. God damn it.
Yeah, but your cliffhangers literally like leave. Like I finished the story with a good like ending. I feel like it could end there if we really wanted it to, but this will give you something else. Your cliffhangers are like, what the fuck? Like that can't happen. You can't do that. You have to buy the next one. And then it's like, now we're fucking 500,000 pages in.
500,000 in it. We're 500,000 words in, by the way.
Oh God.
Yeah. No, but there's a thing I'm going to do for the war chests. The next trilogy that comes out, I'm not going to have those in it, but like once I'm done with the series, because that series is going to be 12 parts long, I'm going to have like a separate publishing thing for it, like a thing where it's like you could buy all 3 books, or you could buy this one book that has all 3 of them in it, you know, a little bit smaller text or whatever. See what I can do to like cram it all into that fucking box, so you get like all 12 of them in one thingamajig.
I don't know. Do you sell more of your books on ebooks or hardbacks?
So it used to go back and forth between ebooks and hardbacks or paperbacks or whatever the fuck it is. But since I started making the war chest, people have stopped buying shit off fucking Amazon. Well, I mean, not completely, but like overall, it's like gone a lot down. However, every time I make a war chest, I only make 5 at a time, and then I post out, hey, listen, I'm gonna have these for sale in a week, and then I get DMs, hey, dude, where can I get this? I'm like, PayPal me this, I'll send it to you, and like I'll sell all but like 1, maybe 2, and then like that last one takes like a week to sell, but then like people want the brilliant marketing scheme, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you got.
That's a brilliant marketing scheme, but I mean,
no, it's not like it's so like you. I guess like traditional publishing houses, like you would have like a fan club, you would have all these things and stuff like that. So you literally tapped into everything that like your, I guess like a PA or a fucking marketing consultant would do. You tapped into that early, like you already created all of that, and then you did it like. You made it personal and stuff. It is a little bit different, like, but it is cool because that's kind of like if that sells for you, like, fucking do it.
Yeah, well, which is my thing on it, because like I want to write a good story. I want people to read my shit and enjoy it. But do you know what's better than people buying my shit and enjoying it? Money.
No, for real.
Another fucking funny thing to like go back to fucking pirates is like everyone likes to think that, oh yeah, pirates like gold. Pirates like raiding other ships. So you know what pirates liked more than gold and raiding ships? Not starving to death. A lot of times, pirates would like take another ship, and then what they would do is they'd take your food and anything they could drink and leave. Oh, you got gold? Fuck it. You got clothes? Fuck it. You got whatever chemical that I can do whatever with? I can't eat that. Fuck it. I'm out.
Yeah, but I feel like your books, like, that just took everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, in mine, you know, fucking like halfway through it, you know, they get nuclear weapons, and it's like,
I know, what the fuck was up with that?
what are we gonna do with this? Whatever the fuck we want.
No, I liked them. It's funny because I don't think I actually told you about it. So I am building a dystopian group or whatever, like so, like dystopian alternate reality, alternate future, like kind of thing. Anyway, so the group is part of the written apocalypse. There's so much more into this. I would go on for a freaking hour explaining it all. Anyway, basically, I'm adminning a group about written stuff or written dystopia, and so like everything that's been coming up lately has been about like when I like do a writing prompt or something like that. It's always about the sea or the navy, and I was like, damn, I'm like influenced by his books. Like I want to write about freaking pirates. I want to write about navy captains. I want to write about. So anyway, so I'm just like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna scratch my whole next book thing, and I'm writing now a new dystopian. It's going to be like rising sea levels took out half the world, and so like the world that's like left is going to be a just utopian, but obviously dystopian or whatever paradise within there where nobody can retire and everybody's on fucking battleships in the navy. And Fletcher hates it. He's like, dude, and I was like, you can only retire into this like utopian world.
No,
He's like,
no, he doesn't hate that. He hates the idea of when you retire, you have to join the Navy.
like join the navy and then retire from that to actually get into this utopian world. And then he's like, no, I hate that. He's like, are there gonna be more fucking marines? Like, can they be with them fucking marines? I was like, yeah, you know what, they're gonna have warriors, pirates out there. I'm not gonna call them
green side. Have fun with your people.
I think it's gonna be fun. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm just going for it. I don't know. It's so weird, like not writing right now though. Like I literally haven't written in 3 weeks now.
Well, I mean, like you did do your fucking like 3 in a month the fucking hard way. It's like done. All right, what the fuck do I do now?
No, it was fucking intense. That was 6 books. I published 6 books in a year.
That's fucking hardcore though. Like,
I mean, they were 45,000 words a piece. Like, so nowhere near your caliber of dirt.
no. You know what's funny though is like say for example my second one, that one's only 50,000 words long, but I double spaced it, used like large font, and put illustrations in it. So the word count isn't higher, but
Yeah.
the physical part of it is. And if you're reading it on Kindle, they don't go by word, they go by page.
Yeah.
So there's twice as many pages to scroll through, which means twice as much, quarters of a fucking cent.
Look at you. Honestly, though, so I make my most money, or because I make my money off giving the first book away for free, and then I do the next 2 books, like they pay through. So I'm like, I'm really only charging a cup of coffee, like for the 2 and 3 or whatever. So it's not like for the amount, like I'm like, you're getting 45,000, 45,000, 45,000. So it's like, I don't know, 100,000 words for a cup of coffee. Like it's not a big deal. Like, oh. Man, Trip, I fucking just gave away over 5,000 books this week.
Dude, fucking good for you. That is fucking legit. Like, fucking.
Can't believe
A
it.
lot of people complain about, like, not being able to fucking sell shit. But, like, if.
I gave it.
And on a lot of people will be like, no, I can't give away this for free. But, dude, if you can give it away for free, and that's like, the first third of it, and they pay for the other two, dude.
I can't believe I did that. I'm still like in shock tonight. Like literally, so Project Alien, the first time I ever did it, I hit it hard. Like I told you about my whole like marketing plan and stuff like that, like what I do. So Project Alien, the first time I ever did that, I hit it like, I mean, I scheduled this out. I freaking took it to the every minute of the whole week was scheduled out. I was what I was gonna do, and I only hit 3,500 or something like that. So like this one, I was like, I'll just throw it to the wind. And
Yeah, dude, dude. I don't know if that many people have like read my shit overall. So like, I'm like, that's a fucking impressive number to me.
I just, okay, I did good today. I did good. That's all I got.
You did good, and that's why that bottle of Jameson fucking is there.
Actually, I finished your Sailor Jerry's on Monday. I was so stressed out about this week.
Did you do Dr. Pepper though?
No, I don't chase my liquor.
Well, no, but if you mix it with Dr. Pepper, it makes a fucking nice drink.
Nah, I don't mix it either. I don't like soda, it's too sweet. It's weird, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Also, my phone just like fucking like went off the rails, blowing up right now. I don't know who the fuck's texting me. I can't see it, but
Oh, mine did earlier too.
yeah.
This live stream to Facebook and YouTube, but only to your Facebook page.
Yeah.
How do you get your friends to share it when they're going live on there?
So I don't know about this one, but like the last one where it was like scheduled, it like made like a post and you could share it from there. And from what I understand, afterwards it'll post to Facebook and YouTube, but it's gonna take a little bit before it like registers that it fucking posted on fucking Facebook, and then it'll probably be a few hours before it actually gets to YouTube.
Okay. We did there a couple of times I did this authors at night thing or whatever from it was like a local indie bookstore. And she did I don't even remember what she used. But we had so it was streaming to Facebook, but then all of anybody like our friends and stuff like that used. I'm about to I'll message her tomorrow or something like that. But anyway, so whatever platform she used, like showed everybody, like everybody's followers that were on. And she could actually get 6 people on. And so we did like a drunken authors night or something like that.
I think I can get 6 people on here, but it doesn't share everybody's stuff. Because, like, you know, when you showed up, it was like, type in screen name. Hey, you're in. Like, it doesn't register who you are.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Something, I don't know. I'm so bad with social media. Literally, the first time I ever did a live was ridiculously with you. And I was like, what is this? And it was like something about being in a live. And I was like, what is that? And I clicked on it. It was like sharing a live. I was like, no, 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 no. And it showed up again. I was like, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. And it kept like saying like request and live request or something. But I wasn't sure what I was doing. And I was like, no, exit out of that. And then it kept popping up. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. You're like, want to go live? I was like, fuck yeah, I guess. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Fuck it. Oh.
Yeah. So what's the plan? What's going on with the books? Since now I'm finished with the series, what's going on with the next ones?
Okay, so 7 is done, minus, you know, like artwork. 8 is about a quarter of the way through. I was making good headway on it. Like, I was pushing some fucking steam, but then this summer class I'm taking is like, oh hey, your homework tonight. You have to read, you know, pages of this 200-page long book and give me a fucking 10-page fucking response to it. Also, you know, make sure to like add additional sources and like cite your shit. It's like, this is due tonight. Got it. So, I mean, like, I've got 8 and 9 outlined. I just haven't had time to write it. Because, like, you know, I like actually write it, like, because, like, if I'm typing, like, I can get away with that kind of, but, like, I think better shit comes out of it if I, like, write it down, and then, you know, translate it over to the fucking word machine after that.
That's how I am.
But I've got some good stuff coming.
Where do you write at?
Right here.
Right there.
Right here.
Nowhere else.
No. I mean, because, like, there's a lot of shit where I'm like, fucking, all right, I'm writing. This is cool. Fucking, I need a word for this. I need Google. Let me go over here real quick. And then, like, sidebar, fucking, like, Google fucking rabbit hole. It's like, holy fuck, that word means that. There's implications for using that. Also, what the fuck does that mean?
No.
I'm gonna have to add something just to give a nod to the word to the fact that this fucking word exists. What's up?
I don't know. My thing is like I take my notebook with me and then we'll like stop at a beach or stop somewhere and I'm like, this would be perfect. And then I just like write like a sprint somewhere random or in a parking lot, a dirty abandoned parking lot. And I'm like, oh, this here.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of fucking people that like wrote before, like, I want to say 1920, where it's like, oh yeah, they wrote this whole book down in a notebook in a loud, smelly, steamy, smoke-ridden bar filled
Dude,
with
I would
prostitutes and
literally do that if I didn't have children. Like,
yeah. And it's like, yeah, dude, I can't spend all my time in a fucking saloon writing a fucking book, you know?
oh God, do you like no, you know what? I wanted to say Hemingway, but it's not. Like, do you like oh my God, I'm drawing a fucking blank trip. Who wrote with the fucking oh my God, what the hell? It's literally midnight. That's probably why I'm exhausted. But who wrote with the Gatsby guy? What's my Gatsby guy?
Oh, F. Scott Fitzgerald. I don't know who wrote with him.
The dude in Paris. Dude in Paris. It's not Hemingway. It is Hemingway.
I mean, I know that Hemingway wrote a lot of shit that happened to him in Paris and Spain, but I'm not sure where he sat down and actually wrote it.
No, they did. So that's the thing, though. Is like a lot of these like authors, like this is what I'm jealous of. So authors got together back in the day, and then they are like in Paris, like American authors. They went to Paris when Paris was cheap, and you could fly there or whatever for fucking pennies on the dollar. And you sat there through the 1918 pandemic in bars in fucking Paris, and everybody just got drunk and fucking wrote, and they all teased each other and wrote off of each other's shit. And I'm like, dude, like that sounds like the life right there. Like just writers fucking literally hanging out in bars in Paris.
So I have a funny story about this about an author. I don't know if you know this story or not, but his name was Ernst Younger, and a lot of people only know him from his first book, Storm of Steel, which was his memoir about being in World War One. And this guy joined the not the German army, the Prussian whatever fucking regiment in 1914 as a private, buck private, right?
Okay.
And shit keeps happening to where it's like, hey, we're gonna go on this charge. Everybody in front of me died. I only got shot and had to like pull my guts back in and spent like a week in the hospital and got sent back to the line because that's what you do back in the day. And worked my way up from private to battalion commander in the course of 3 years. And his first book, Storm of Steel, is like that, and it's kind of weird because like in English, there's like 3 different versions you can get. You can get one where they translated it bad, as in like this guy's a faceless killing machine, and there's no humanity left. There's another one where it's like, oh, faceless killing machine. Also, we're not gonna like spell check it. And then another one where it's like, oh no, like there's feeling and emotion in this, and he's not a faceless killing machine. He's just some guy that's trying to survive and ends up working his way through worst case scenario, like shit, like when he was whatever the German army's version of an E3 is. He did something stupid, and this is in the trenches in World War One, and his hazing was, here, we're going to take your rifle, here's a pickaxe, go get those mines in no man's land. And he's like skull dragging himself like, bullshit, fuck you guys, I swear to God I'm going to punch my corporal in the face. He never punches his corporal in the face because his corporal gets shot in the face next time they go over the fucking line. But and there's 2 parts to this. I'm going to go to the part 3 before I go to part 2. Part 3 is in the fucking 60s and 70s. This guy like writes all these fucking science fiction novels that they're not popular, but they're fucking great. Like, dude's a master of science fiction. But part 2 was after World War One. He stays in the army, and the Weimar Republic is doing this, that, and the weather, just like dropping off the fucking cliff. And the only way to stay, or he gets booted from the military, right? So he and not booted like, hey, you suck, get out. Just like, hey, listen, we're dropping numbers, you have to leave. So to continue his career, he joins the fucking SS, and he ends up being like the military commander of fucking Paris. But he gets relieved of command because instead of like doing his like Nazi fuck you shit in Paris, all he does is like drop acid with fucking Picasso. And he's like, I should totally be like stopping these motherfuckers right now, but dude, I'm gonna go do drugs with all these fucking artists and fucking writers right now. It's like, yeah, dude, fucking, I think his fucking mustache is fucking stupid too, but what are you gonna fucking do, man? The guy's a fear, right? Yeah, no, yeah, dude, that guy's totally like 3'6", but and it's like, yeah, dude, you're fired.
Aw. No, I don't. Dude, I had 3'6" fucking opera singer in my house tonight. I'm sorry. Random tidbit of information. You weren't here for it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like was there like a you think about like the English fucking lake school and stuff like that. You think of like Coleridge and fucking Walt Whitman. Wait, not Whitman. Fuck, I'm drawing blanks tonight. But anyway, whatever. So like it was all these artists like in a certain demographic like throughout history and stuff like that. So even World War II and stuff like that, you had. Well, obviously not your science fiction art or author, which you didn't tell me the name again. What was the name of this guy?
Ernest Younger.
Younger. I've never heard of him, but I'm gonna research him later.
Yeah, his stuff's not like super popular. Like, I don't know if you can actually go to Barnes Noble and buy it, but like you can get like the.
Google the shit out of him.
Well, I mean, like you can like have the print order stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird though because you didn't have social media then, so it's like, but these people influence the different like demographics of what we see, or the freaking cliques of different generations and stuff like that. Like, how did they get this way? Like, how did we get somebody from here, here, and here? Like, and they influence an entire generation in the 1920s and the 1930s and 1940s, and stuff. Like, were they all just friends? They were all fucking somebody important? That's what it was.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was either friends or that. Well, I mean, because like it's the same way with fucking now. Like, you're not getting your book published fucking traditionally unless you know somebody in the fucking industry or you're already famous enough for them to not be able to tell you no.
Yeah, but we don't know. Hold on. Back if we backtrack though, because we see like, I guess yeah, you became poet laureate of England or a poet laureate of whatever country, and stuff like that. Like, and so like they had a following, and that became like the voice of the generation, I guess, whatever of that time. And then it's like, well, like, what do we have now? Like, who is now? Like, I don't even know who our voices are now. Like,
Well, I mean, it was J.K. Rowling until like a year ago.
J.K. Rowling had it for freaking like 11 years. Like, she can't even be legitly like the voice of our generation.
She was never the voice of the generation, but she was like the we're gonna read this motherfucker shit up until.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we don't have that class or that fucking schooling or whatever that like dictates what we're saying at this generation now. How do we get that again? I want that again. Sorry, I'm going way too deep in my own brain here, but for real though, like, so when you think about it, okay, so we had like up until I want to say even 80, like 1960, 70, we had like the music influence and stuff like that. We had different things that defined our generation. What is defining us now? Like music, art, poetry, and did you freeze on me? You froze on me. I don't even know if anybody else is in here because I'm just by myself. But I was just kind of wondering what defines our freaking generation if we get to that point. I'm going to la 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 by myself for a couple of seconds. And then probably sign out. Because my husband's passed out. I need to take him to bed. All right, Trip. If you can hear me, I'm signing out because we died. I'm seeing this. And the good point is we are literally still probably live on Instagram. Which, by the way, if we're still live on Instagram, let me know because I would love to know where this airs. But holy shit, I'm tired. Okay, so I'm gonna sign out. Okay, I'm signing out because nobody else is joining in. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to myself. I could like sing or something. Probably not gonna sing because I'm actually a really bad singer. I'm really off key. Damn, the black eye is really bad. Okay, well, that's all I got. I don't know where Trip went. It's 12:30. Taking my husband to bed. My kids will be up in probably 6 hours. So good night, all.